Hey, good evening from Paradise. Hopping on here. Hey Debbie, how you doing? Hopping on here. I've been getting ready to go on vacation and just taking a little stroll around out here in Paradise. Out of my house. Beautiful sunset coming up. But get on here talking about what you guys want to talk about, because I really got enough to stay consistent with everybody. We've been doing a lot of really great tips, a lot of great information, and I've just been getting ready to head out to the Adirondacks. Actually, my wife Michelle has been a huge help getting ready, but got the canoe ready to go tomorrow. We're going to head up to the Adirondacks, do some paddling, and just spend a week up there, kind of recovering and rejuvenating. It's been 6 years since I've had a vacation, and I'm exhausted. Very, very tired. So, usually I get on here and I have some, oh thanks, a little bit of the Abe Lincoln going on. Thanks, Max. I usually get on here, do some health and fitness tips. I own a CrossFit gym in upstate New York, and we're helping a lot of people. We're changing lives. But tonight I really don't have much, so if you guys have anything health and fitness related, I just wanted to get on here and try to be consistent. Just open it up. If you got any questions, if you're trying to reach some kind of fitness goals, or if you got any questions for me. Some of you folks hopping on, this might be all brand new to you, so I appreciate you hopping on. But it's a beautiful sunset coming up. Absolutely gorgeous day. It's been very hot. Then a big storm came through, and now it's cooled down. It's in the 70s. It was up around 90 earlier today. So it was a beautiful day. But really just getting on here just to stay consistent. This whole getting ready for a vacation, I haven't... Hello, Ireland. What are you doing up so late? Yeah. Hey, Emma, how you doing? I'm going to the Adirondacks. I'm going the opposite direction. Can't wait to get out there. We got the canoe, do some paddling. Usually I get on here with some tips and stuff. I mean, the only thing that I've really got going on is don't let perfection hold you back. Emma, don't be jealous. How old am I? 43. Just living life here in Paradise. Upstate New York. It's absolutely gorgeous. Thunderstorms and stuff. But I live in a very, very rural part of the United States. We've got a big ranch down in front of us. They raise grass-fed beef. Our nearest neighbor is a half a mile away. Is it really hot, Josh? I've been hearing, like, at least in the UK, the weather's been really, really hot and really bad. Weather's been pretty nice here. But I guess tonight I'd just like to talk about don't let perfection stop you from doing stuff. I'm not really super prepared for this trip. I mean, emotionally, physically, I'm really ready to take a vacation. Lots of rain in Ireland. That stinks. I hope that clears up pretty soon. But I'm not too concerned about, not being super prepared for this vacation. Because emotionally and physically I'm totally prepared for it. So I'm just going to throw some stuff in a bag, throw the canoe on the top of the car tomorrow. We're heading up to a camp. We rented something on Airbnb, which we've never done before. And so this is all brand new. Thanks. Killing the chin strap. Working on it. It's all I got. Nothing grows in here. I don't grow anything up in here. Everybody else in my family's got this great huge beard, and I've got just this little tiny thing. Yeah, I've got a whole house. And I've got a teenager. So there's my kid. But, so we're going up to the Adirondacks. We're going to do some paddling. I'm taking my daughter with me.
Hi.
She just got off work. She's exhausted.
I am.
Poor little kid. So just saying, don't let perfection hold you back from doing stuff. Because I'm so not prepared. Really, we're going up to like Ausable Forks, like far up north in New York. No, I'm not rich. I'm far from rich. It's just, the house I built myself. I designed it myself. I've just kind of like everything I've ever done in my life, I've done myself.
And the trip is the first thing we're doing in a while, right?
Yeah, we haven't done
We've been
it.
saving up for doing something like this summer.
We haven't done a trip in a very long time. So it's about time. It's been 6 years since I've had a vacation. So not super prepared for it, and I'm not really too worried about it because I know that we're going to do great stuff. Yeah, we're renting it on Airbnb. I've never done that before. So it's going to be an adventure. It looks like a beautiful cabin, but it could be, we could find out anything when we get there, and I don't care. It's just I want to do something, that I've wanted to do for a long time. Thanks, Skorupa. Going to be protected. I'm feeling pretty good about it. So if there's anything, no, I'm not renting out my place. I'm not quite in the position yet to rent stuff out like that. Anytime I let anybody borrow anything, it comes back broken. So I'm not really too crazy about renting out my house. I feel pretty good about that chin strap. Thanks. Thank you.
Let's talk about me.
Let's talk about you.
Yeah.
So Montana, how has perfection held you back in life?
Oh God, a lot. I'm just now this year starting to work on my own insecurities with screwing up, and I will try. I can get some eyeliner. Oh God, they're great. Yeah, this year I've been through a lot of changes. I've done a lot of growing up, and my intents for the future. Right now, I think I'm not going to be going back to college this semester, so hopefully I'll be heading back in January. And I'm not happy about that, but I'm going to do the best with the circumstances I currently have and do my best to keep working at my job and try to find my own sense of security in that place instead of having to strive for something better than that. I don't know how to explain it, but...
Awesome. So you're not letting perfection hold you back.
Yeah, it's really, I'm trying not to, and it's definitely an ongoing process, but thank you.
Yeah, she's a really bright kid.
Sister, girl, sister. I like this. Is he a chimpanzee?
I think that's a chimp, yeah.
Okay.
That's a chimpanzee.
I like this chimpanzee.
Yeah, that's cool. So is there anything in your life that's holding you back that you're kind of worried that it's not exactly 100% yet? Everything I've ever done in my life, I've just gone into it balls to the wall, no fear. Becoming a father, no fear, not to mention the balls. But, starting a business. I had no idea how to run a business. 3 years in, I'm still figuring it out. And I have no fear because the things that I'm doing, I'm passionate about. And I know I'm helping people, saving lives, making things better for people. And I'm making things better for myself. So it's not perfect, but I'm not going to let that hold me back. So anybody on here have any issues, worried about perfection, worried about being prepared? Because if you're always trying to prepare for stuff, you're never going to get anything done. Eventually, you're just going to have to stop that shit and get started. So like this house back here, if I didn't just pick up and start doing it, it never would have been built. I'd probably still be working on drawings and calculating, finances and things like that. No, we just friggin' did it. It's pretty cool. And we get to live out in a very beautiful part of the world. So anybody on here have any things holding them back? Is there anything that you're passionate about that you're still preparing? No, I don't get scared about making mistakes. We learn from our mistakes. And I was actually a performing musician for most of my college career and through my 20s and into my 30s. And I realized that nobody in the audience really knew what was written on the music. And if I made a mistake, they were just there to have a good time. And that's been a real big learning experience for me in terms of worrying about making mistakes. I'm the only one who's ever aware of the mistakes I'm making. So there's really no repercussions as long as I'm not doing something stupid and injuring somebody else. I was playing classical guitar. I started out playing AC/DC songs on a cheap little steel string acoustic when I was 5 years old. And from there I just had a passion for guitar. and studied classical guitar for my entire college career. And I really enjoyed that and played a lot of music, did a lot of different concerts and little tours around New York and New England, and was very comfortable with it. I wasn't afraid of making mistakes. Having that fear can really hold you back, and it also has a major impact on your performance. Whether you're a musician, a business owner, a teacher, a trainer, fear can hold you back, and people read that. When you're afraid, they can tell that you're afraid. But if you're in a position where you just want to give, like I'm getting a bunch of hearts right now, I'm always, instead of in a receiving mode, I'm in a giving mode. And when you're giving everything you've got, even if it's not, like Warren Buffett level advice or Richard Branson level advice, as long as it's coming from a place of love and a place of respect for other human beings, you can have it. I'll shave it off and mail it to you. As long as everything you're doing is coming from a place of love and respect for other human beings, people respond to that. So I'm really not afraid of making mistakes. I've been on here before. You can go to my Facebook page. Cooperstown CrossFit is my business, so go to Cooperstown CrossFit Facebook. Jamie Kennedy. I don't know who's Jamie Kennedy. Montana, do you know Jamie?
I don't know.
Jamie Kennedy?
Sorry.
I don't watch TV, so I don't know a lot of stuff. Yeah, CrossFit. It's awesome. I love it. It actually saved my life. So if you don't like it, that's cool, but it's really awesome.
It's definitely not for everyone.
Yeah.
Well,
it is for everybody, but
yeah.
If you're not into it, then...
If you're not feeling it, then if your heart's not in it, then you're
Yeah.
not going to be able to do it.
Exactly. So yeah, I don't really watch TV, don't watch movies and stuff. But just get on here, I've kind of like ready to take a vacation. You're welcome, Boogie Dude. How did it save my life? Wow. How to start there?
Our family was kind of deep in the hole, and none of us really had anything that well, I was like 15, so I didn't really know what I was doing anyway. Yeah. But I know that Mom and Dad were like trying different kinds of exercise routines and not really getting anywhere with them, and just everybody was feeling really stuck. And then they started doing CrossFit, and things kind of took off like a rocket. Honestly, it's had a big impact on our lives. We've gotten control of our diets. We've gotten control of, like, even me, I don't do CrossFit, but it's nice to see that we are in better control of our relationship with what we eat, with how we treat ourselves. It's mental as well as physical, and it's honestly just had a huge impact on the people that we are and brought us together, I think, if that sounds corny, but...
Yeah. If you're still on there, the way it saved my life is I grew up in the standard American diet. WWF isn't real. I can agree with that. They work really hard at entertaining people, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't think it's real. Some of the stuff's pretty dangerous that they do. But the way it saved my life was I was eating the standard American diet, lots of grains, lots of refined carbohydrates, and it really had an impact on my mentality and how I interacted with my family and the people that I loved the most. And so I was pretty much a raving lunatic for most of my daughter's childhood. And she remembers all that.
Yeah.
Don't trivialize their hard work. No, I wouldn't trivialize anybody's hard work. So once I started worrying about my nutrition and getting rid of the refined carbohydrates, my brain started working better. And I started acting like a human being for the first time in my life. So that was a big plus. And, spending this summer, Montana's come back from college, and we're working on kind of making up for lost time. Not necessarily that, but just kind of reconnecting, just getting on a level footing for the first time in years.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say that it definitely saved my life in terms of mentality, and then just overall well-being and health and fitness. I'm more healthy now than I was in my teens and 20s. I'm in better shape now than I ever was in my entire life. So here I am at 43, really happy with where I'm at physically, emotionally, health, and everything else. And it was not that hard to do. It took about 3 months to get to kind of the physique goals and the strength goals that I'd always had. And now I'm just seeking out new goals and pushing through. And yeah, I'll make mistakes. But I learn from those and keep moving forward. I've been pretty lucky that I don't really have any big injuries. fortunate that I never got shot or anything like that. How old am I? I'm 43. So a lot of guys my age, they served in wars and stuff, and they've got some injuries. I'm pretty much just very fortunate. I've never been in a car accident. So I can do stuff at 43 that most people in their 30s aren't even doing.
Dude, show them the clouds.
Yeah, the clouds are really cute.
There's like a pink line around them.
Double tap. So it's a beautiful, beautiful sunset. Beautiful day. But I just wanted to get on here and be consistent. I've got some people that follow me pretty regularly. Debbie, she just hopped on earlier, and hopefully she's doing good. But yeah, I'm not really ready to go to the Adirondacks in terms of packing and all that stuff, but I'm not really worried about it because the most important thing is the fact that I'm doing it. And that's going to be huge, actually, just to get away for a little while, regroup, recharge my batteries.
Differences more than enjoying yourself.
Yeah. So if you guys don't have any questions about not allowing perfection to hold you back, there's always things you can be doing. Preparation is not doing. You need to take action. So if it's like something big, like a career move, or you want to open a business, or you want to lose some weight, or what have you, don't let that desire to be perfect all the time limit you, because imperfect action trumps everything. My mentor, I've got a business mentor that helps me with my business stuff, and he always says, imperfect action trumps everything else. So college, preparation, all that gets thrown in the garbage, because if you're not acting, nothing's happening. So you have to take action, and that's what we're doing tomorrow. We're just going to head out and spend a week up in the Adirondacks. We're going to paddle around. This kid's going to be able to hang out with us for a couple days. She doesn't have work for a couple days, so she'll be hanging out with us. We'll hike some mountains. I'll do some podcasts from up there, or some periscopes from up there. And I also have a little broadcast that we do once a week called Between Two Barbells, where I'll interview one of my athletes. I don't listen to parents or priests or principals. Do you?
I write sins, not tragedies.
No, I don't really listen to anybody else. I kind of just listen to what my heart's telling me.
Hey, it's Mom.
Yeah, Mom's on there.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, I don't really listen to anybody else. I listen to what my heart tells me. And sometimes I'm not in a good place and my heart leads me in the wrong direction, but usually my heart leads me in the right direction. So that's just, I wanted to get on here and just be consistent with you guys. Really excited about heading out tomorrow. We're going to have some great weather up there. The long range forecast shows really sunny days. So hopefully I'll send you some stuff from up in the mountains.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got a couple ideas.